Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. And man, talk about being so hyped up after a preseason game. I get it. Preseason, a lot of times you're like, oh, whatever, who cares? It doesn't mean much. But I've always said for individuals, it's huge, man. Absolutely huge what happens. And going up, playing against the Saints, the guy that stood out to me, obviously Pooney stood out, but the guy who I'm going to talk about, who I absolutely love, Jacob Cowling, man. This guy looks like he looks like the real deal, and I thought that beforehand in OTA's minicamp. We were hearing so many good things about him. First day of training camp looked awesome. Then he got hurt, and people kind of forgot about him. There was an article in Sports Illustrated last week from somebody saying that he's a bust because he's hurt. And to me, that didn't make sense, just because you saw him play and you saw what he could do already against, great defenders we have in OTAs and minicamp. So what he did, man, absolutely awesome. 4 catches, 51 yards, 19 yards rushing on 1 carry, that jet sweep, that throw that he caught, the deep pass from Dobbs. If you look at that play, he had like 2 steps on that guy. That could have been a touchdown if it was thrown a little bit over, because he kind of slows down there. That could have been a touchdown too. And I was thinking, man, when was the last time we had a deep threat like that? When was the last time we had someone that could take it deep? I know Danny Gray was the guy that I thought, at least I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit I was wrong with Danny Gray. When we drafted him, I was like, he has that 4.38 speed. He looks amazing. He might be that deep threat that we've been yearning for, man. We've been waiting for something like that. And it wasn't him, because Danny Gray, let's be real, man, he couldn't catch a cold. Horrible. He can't catch the ball. Horrible route runner. At Arizona, man, I just kept watching film over and over of this guy, Jacob Cowling. Such a crisp route runner, man. He's so smooth how he does this. And last week he had 2 practices. He came back from injury from the hamstring on Wednesday and Thursday. And I remember hearing Larry Krueger and Guy Haberman talk about, like, you know what, he's back. Like, he caught 3 balls one day, 4 balls another. He was one of the best players on the field. And I'm like, yeah, this was the Jacob Cowling that we were waiting for. And it appeared, man. It appeared, and he looks the part. No matter what, he's going to be a lock. Even if he didn't have a good game, I felt that he was going to be a lock. I know people are saying, oh, he's a lock now, but he was going to be a lock regardless. There's so much talent, and I was looking at measurables. He has a lot of the same measurables as, remember Deshaun Jackson from Cal, coming out of Cal. Didn't weigh much, 5'8". What they run, I think Deshaun ran a 4.37. Cowling 4.38. So it was pretty much similar, man, coming out of college. Same attributes. This guy, I'm not saying he's going to be next to Deshaun Jackson, but dude, he's so good. He's so fast. He puts people, I don't know, I saw one play where he put someone on skates. It was awesome. And then there was another pass, I believe it was from Allen on the left side. He had the guy beat, but the guy freaking hit him before he even got a chance to catch the ball. And then they didn't even call pass interference. He got there way ahead. So I'm like, dude, this guy, he knows exactly where to be. And I feel bad. I do feel bad for Trent Taylor, Ronnie Bow, Danny Gray, but seeing those guys come in, get no separation whatsoever. I'm sorry, man. I know a lot of people want Trent Taylor to come in and play because he doesn't fumble the ball during punt returns, but there's no upside to it, man. He gets 3-4 yards on the kickoffs. He could get 3-4 yards on the punt returns. Get a guy that has that chance. You saw him return punt. He looks smooth out there. I'm not saying he's going to be perfect, because he is a rookie and there are going to be rookie mistakes out there, but let this guy learn, because he looks like he could be a natural punt returner too. Like, he can. Like, it can't be any worse than Ray McLeod. I'm sorry. I liked Ray, but dude fumbled a lot. He fumbled a lot, and hopefully Cowling could go out there and not fumble the ball, because he does look natural catching that ball and running. And we haven't had that threat, that guy that could come in and get punt returns. The last guy that we remember doing that was Ted Ginn Jr. Who remembers Ted Ginn? He was always able to catch those punts, take it off for touchdown, kick returns for touchdown. You could see that with Cowling, with that 4.38 speed. And he runs, and there's people that have that 4.3 speed that they just don't show it, man. Who remembers John Ross, one of the fastest combine times out there? He just didn't have that speed, that football speed. Cowing has it, man. And you can see that he's not the biggest dude, but he has those muscles, man. You can see him working, putting in work in the offseason. Like, he's got those guns, man. So he has a natural, nice build to him, too. So he impressed me so much, man. And right now it's looking at this. We're going to have 6 receivers. This is what I believe. 6 receivers are going to be on this team right now. Brandon Ayuk, he's going to be with us. I know that. Deebo Samuel, Juwan Jennings, Jacob Cowing, Ricky Pearsall, and Conley. Those 6 guys right there. And I think those are the guys. And also Ricky Pearsall. People are bashing him right now again. I was looking at Twitter and I saw Ricky Pearsall trending. I'm like, why is he trending? I clicked on it and it was like, oh yeah, Pearsall's a bust. Cowing's the real deal. It's like, dude, just because he's hurt doesn't mean he's a bust. They were saying the exact same thing last week about Jacob Cowing. The exact same thing, that this guy's a bust. And because he was hurt. We've seen Pearsall so far in camp too, where he's the same as Cowing. He's impressive. Guy Haberman, real quick, about Pearsall, was saying his first 2 practices that he saw, he said he did a pitch count every time he was out there. He said out of 19 times he was out there, 18 of them he was open. And Guy Haberman, he doesn't mess around. He's one of the guys you should follow on YouTube. He just tells it like it is. Last year he did the chart with Trey Lance and Brock Purdy to show people the stats. Like, dude, Brock Purdy is outperforming Trey Lance and Sam Darnold. He said he didn't want to do it, but the narratives that were coming out of OTA's minicamp, he said he had to do it to squash all the BS that was coming out. So Guy Hammer is someone I respect. And Pearsall, he's shown it too, man. He's shown it in camp. I hate when people say camp doesn't matter. It matters so much, man. That's why I was saying, so hyped up on Jacob Cowing coming into this game. Like, this guy's beating players that are ballers, even though they're getting the best of them too, like Lenore and Chavar Sport. He's going up sometimes against those dudes, okay? And he's holding his own. So don't tell me that, oh, just because it's practice, he's not going to do it in the game. He did it in the game. And the same thing I believe is going to happen with Ricky Pearsall. He's going to be fine, guys. He's going to be fine too. And the way it's looking, man, our draft, we just haven't seen this in forever, where this draft class so far looks pretty good. I know people were upset after the whole draft thing happened. They were mad, like, oh, this draft class sucks. But so far, dude, we've had some hits. It looks like so far so good. And that's a good thing, because right now we've seen in other camps where these guys come in and getting toasted, whatever, looking horrible in preseason. If you're looking horrible in preseason as a rookie, I mean, it's going to be tough. But a lot of these guys are already looking good, from Jacob Cowing, Pooney, Mustafa. Yeah, geez, who else? That 7th round pick, I'm drawing a blank. Bethard. Oh gosh, I can't remember that. The Florida State linebacker. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now, but over and over, we've so far Ronaldo Green, man, he's looking hella good too. So I'm pumped up, guys. I think that this is such a solid ass pickup. We finally have a deep threat and a guy that's gonna be. He's gonna take the top off of defense, man. I'm saying it right now. I'm pumped up what I'm seeing from this guy from our rookies, baby. But yeah, let me know what you think, man. Is it overreaction? Am I overreacting because it was just one preseason game, or dude, he looks like the real deal? Let me know down below what you guys think. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.